ECAT's production of OA Sports are provided by Morse Insurance, Weinstein & Keach, we sell real estate, Michael Associates, Ltd., the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for support of producing OA Sports.
Hello and welcome to tonight's presentation of all of Ames boys varsity soccer against Attleboro. Coming into the game, you're seeing two of the undefeated teams in the Hockomock. Hockomock's down to 3 teams undefeated. Attleboro, Milford, and Oliver Ames. Milford actually with a loss outside of the Hockomock, but that's against St. John's Prep, which is expected against the number 1 rated team in all of Massachusetts. Both teams coming in essentially as twins of each other. Both with exact records, 2-0-2 in the Hawk and 3-0-2 on their season so far. Oliver Ames with 9 goals in the season, Attleboro with 8 goals in the season. Both teams only giving up 3 goals all season long. Slight difference being that Attleboro's goals have been given up over 3 games, whereas OA gave up all their goals in 1 game against KP. Other than that, they haven't been shutouts all season long for OA. Senior and captain Zach Gilson doing a great job holding down the goal. Oliver Ames goals coming around from all over the team. 2 goals from David Icanaro, Victor, and Nicky Babanikas. And then a few other goal contenders there, giving 1 goal for the team. KP with Attleboro with a great goal-scoring senior, number 25, Thomas. Was considered best 11 in the Hockomock last year as a junior. So really going to give this young Oliver Ames defense a challenge. Oliver Ames defense only having 1 senior on the starting squad. Mercier getting us started with a long push downfield. Right into Attleboro's defense and through and out of bounds. Attleboro in a stacked Kelly Rex division, doing quite well, as I mentioned, undefeated.
As OA has the possession now.
Walsh now just outside the box, dribbling in, around a defender and into the box. Shooting opportunity for Derek Walsh. Knocked out of bounds. Excellent run from Walsh. Excellent save by the Attleboro goalkeeper. I'm not sure if that's Keenan Gray or Moratoria in goal for Attleboro today. Oliver Ames starting off on that front foot, looking to get a goal early against the undefeated Attleboro. Corner kick coming in.
Goes right to the goalie. It's Alejandro's. It's a 3-on-1 now.
Walsh on the right-hand side. Working on beating his defender, getting shoveled off the ball. Great fight. All rolling out of bounds for a Attleboro goal kick. Hot fall night here in Easton. About 80 degrees now. And extremely hot in the commentating booth.
Yeah, it's pretty hot tonight for fall.
Getting nods from the cameramen as well. Attleboro taking their time getting us restarted here. Attleboro missing the playoffs last season, 5-9-6, I believe, in the season. Very strong team, tied all around last season. But as I mentioned, starting the season very strong in an absolutely difficult to win in Kelly Rex division.
The ball went to Lucas Halama.
Halama was getting us restarted with a throw-in.
It was going to Ferreira on the inbounds pass, but now it's Attleboro ball.
Browse looking for Josh looking for a push in the back there on that throw-in. Didn't get the call. Attleboro's getting us restarted again with a goal kick. Fisher and Babanikas coordinating to get the ball together. Babanikas driving in, finding Josh just inside the box, touch into the box, pulls a shot but couldn't get around it, couldn't get any power on it, goes out of bounds for another goal kick.
Always had two good shot attempts already. That are just like right there.
And they continue to control these long goal kicks. The height of Halama and Babanikas combining quite well to have it so teams can't just boot the ball to the midfield and hope to come down with it. Here comes another one. First touch from Babanikas again. Fisher comes away with it with speed, gets it out to Victor. Halama now time and space to make a decision. Goes back to Fisher. Babanikas has got Walsh on the far side, gets him just outside the box. Walsh with a touch into the box, crossing opportunity. Cross comes in over Braz's head. Victor can't get to it, rolls out of bounds.
Some good passing there by Oliver Ames.
Yeah, excellent job moving that ball across the field to Walsh, who springs that cross in. Always that last touch in soccer that gets that ball into the back of the net, which is seems to be dogging a lot of teams here. Good start for OA against the undefeated Attleboro team. Eyes on 25, which they keep trying to hit Thomas from Attleboro. Thomas scoring 11 goals last season as a junior in the Hockomock. Top scoring junior and fourth top scorer in the entire league. Going into a senior year now.
The ball's in the air. Attleboro has it.
Through to Attleboro, their first shot on off the crossbar. Shot by Ribeiro, another senior from the team. Attleboro looking at Ribeiro and Thomas to be their goal scorers for this season. Both seniors, both with a lot of experience in the Hockomock. Dangerous attack from Attleboro. Walsh now in a lot of trouble around a bunch of players. Works with Fisher to keep control of that ball, drives forward, and we've got a throw-in for Attleboro wins the throw. Not a strong signal from either referee on where that ball was going.
He inbounds it.
Huge throw. Ikanaro does a good job getting his foot to it and clearing it and actually finding Halama. Good pass by Ikanaro. 2 goals in the season for him.
Halama passes to Josh.
Exciting play here from Oliver Ames so far. Definitely looking for a goal, and Attleboro is clearly the best team I think they've gone up against all season. Mansfield might have something to say about that. Both teams have already played against Mansfield once this season. Oliver Ames coming away with a win, 1-0, and I believe a 1-1 tie for Attleboro.
Will stay Oliver Ames' ball.
Throw-in coming to Halama. Almost a crossing opportunity here. Look for a long throw into the box. Oliver Ames collecting at the top of the box. Browse not getting his head to it again today. Couple crosses going across the top of his head so far this game.
Halama is going to pass from the side kick.
Yeah, a throw-in coming in from Halama. This will be a long throw into the box. Goal scoring opportunity here for Oliver Ames. Ball launched in directly to the goalkeeper. Type of throw like that, you got to wonder if those Oliver Ames players were expecting the ball to be so close or why they weren't attacking that ball as it went across them. Punt shanked a little bit. Walsh there to pick up the first header to it.
As Attleboro gets it back.
Intelligent play by the Attleboro defender, heading the ball back to the goalkeeper, allowing him to pick it up. Thomas's first control reel of the game here, using his strength to knock off the food players, but Halama does a great job getting a foot in there.
Landa Verde bumps it with his chest.
Absolutely working well with Mercieri to get that ball cleared out. Next ball back in offsides on Attleboro.
as Mercier kicks it.
Good control from Walsh, getting it back to Gavin. Gavin to Mercier. High press coming here from Attleboro. Let's see what Olive Ames does. Ball launched long, well defended by Attleboro. Ekenauer coming in strong, trying to get that ball back.
Some good plays by Olive Ames in the air.
Yeah, a little bit of keep it up here. Let's see how many times we can bounce this up in the ground before this goes down. Jump in on Walsh, called, though Attleboro will take that ball coming out.
Looks like the Attleboro player got hit in the head on that head bump a tiny bit.
Definitely got a good knock on him. Give him a thumbs up to the coach saying he's A-okay. Long-time Attleboro coach Peter Pereira.
As the goalie is going to kick it now for Attleboro.
Smart move, taking his time. Sun blinding the referee on the far hand side to see if that was an offside kick or not.
Alejandro runs for it.
Landaverde loses it out of bounds. I can't see from my angle if that is going to be a goal, if that's going to be a throw or. Yeah, it looks like Landaverde did a good job shielding that ball out of bounds. Wins a goal kick for Olive Ames. Sun's certainly a factor for the players on the right-hand side of the field in the first half of these games. Shadows pouring across the field. About 3/4 of the field covered in sun. Sorry, 1/4 of the field covered in sun.
As Halama's inbounding it on the sideline. Attleboro play keeps it in.
Good fight between Babanikas and Jonas Marquise of Attleboro on the sideline. Marquise eventually winning a throw-in for Attleboro.
As number 11 for Attleboro is now inbounding it.
Long throw into the box. Turned. That's the danger of Thomas and Attleboro's offense here. A little bit of Josie Altidore style forward play from the U.S. men's national team. Very strong body. Hard to move the ball away from his feet when he's got the ball at his feet in the box. Can turn on defenders and rip shots quickly.
Away has good hustle and intensity right now. Almost getting the ball.
Dangerous foul here by Olive Ames. Just outside, maybe 5 yards outside of the penalty box. It'll be a shooting opportunity here. Number 23, who got bumped from Walsh earlier, is now down.
He is limping pretty bad.
Christian Tikas. Giving the ref a thumbs up that he'd like to stay in. Ref pushing that back a little bit further than originally thought that kick would be. It's now about 8 yards inside the box. Still a giant shooting opportunity for Attleboro. Brayland hovering over it. I'm sorry, Beeland hovering over it. Takes the shot directly into the wall. Cross goes right to the box. Long ball. Braz coming on to it, but looks like that'll go straight to the Attleboro goalkeeper. Does a good job of getting back into his box and collecting it.
That's a good kick on to the other side of the field. As we have 28 minutes, 30 seconds left. A little over 12 minutes have gone by in this first half.
Well, that's interesting. So I would say that that's probably the longest all season long that Barada has gone without making his first substitution of the half. And as I say that, I begin to see two players looking to set up to come in right now.
I believe it's Hanjani.
Looks like Hanjani and I'm going to guess Jack Donahue. Can't quite see from here the number on that shirt. If you design OA's uniforms and you're listening, please, larger numbers on the front of the shirt, please.
That helped a little bit.
Babanikas now with the ball and some time to make a decision. Rips a shot from well outside the box. had probably the goal of the year so far for all of Ames last game on Tuesday against Foxborough. Maybe about 10, 15 yards outside the box. Beautiful shot, hit the inside post and right in.
That was a good shot attempt by Oliver Ames right there. Just cannot connect. That kick goes
to the moon.
Yeah, that was a pretty high kick.
Bombardiers with the foot on. Walsh got a chance to get to it, but Attleboro's goalkeeper intelligently off his line to grab that. Attleboro communicating that they like to transition forward off this throw and pushing players forward, pulling the defense up. Looking to get some level of offensive control in this game, which they haven't had really so far, despite having probably two of the better chances this half. You had Walsh's shot on, and then the cross right across the goal face for Oliver Ames, and then you had Thomas's from Attleboro, his crossbar shot, and the shooting opportunity that went off the wall. Neither team's scared to score. Neither team's scared to push forward here. First substitution coming on for OA. And Johnny coming on for Walsh. And it looks like Donahue coming on for Victor.
It's good to see new players coming in to get some new player taste in this game.
Definitely important to get fresh legs, especially up front in a game as hot as this one is.
Josh is running for that. It's and Johnny.
Johnny knocked down from behind, wins the foul. Almost a shooting or crossing opportunity. Definitely a crossing opportunity on this free kick. Mercier pushing forward to take it.
So far, a lot of pretty crazy hits so far.
Halama staying back. Always interesting to point out with his height, not going in on that.
Let's see what we can do from the sideline play right here.
Barada now calling in for Halama to get in there. Halama rushing forward. Late ad, ball goes well past the post. Bombardiers does a good job collecting it. Donahue back to Gavin. Gavin back to Landaverdi, trying to keep that ball under possession. Landaverdi's long ball forward. Attleboro let that ball roll directly out of bounds for a goal kick.
It will be Attleboro's ball. Goalie for Attleboro is going to be kicking it.
OA JV winning a tie against Franklin earlier today. David looking for Johnny on the right-hand side and couldn't connect. Attleboro coming out, can't connect in the pass. Halama drives forward. Bombardiers can't clear it now. A counterattack opportunity here for Attleboro. Thomas can't get to that pass forward. That's going to be an Oliver Ames throw-in.
Well, miscommunication by the Attleboro players right there.
Throw to an open Bombardiers.
As Attleboro comes away with it.
Excellent step forward by Mercier to get that ball hit out of the defense.
Double team on Oliver Ames.
Fisher doing a good job stopping that attack, but Oliver Ames still with it. Knocked out of bounds, I believe, for an Oliver Ames throw.
I believe that's Josh that's on the ground now.
Might have been called for a push in the back on Josh. That might actually be a kick for Oliver Ames. I can see Mercier coming over to take it. So, yeah, that's good. It's called the foul on Attleboro, so this will be a restart from a kick.
We've had 18 minutes in this game so far, and a lot of physical tension. Still looking for the first goal in this game, too.
Call changed to a throw-in. Gavin to take this throw, launches far, looking for Josh, flicks it on, no one there to take that flick on.
Let's see how far the goalie for Attleboro kicks it right here. That's a good kick by the goalie.
Thomas looking forward for, I believe, Ribeiro up there, knocked away by Landa Verde. Attleboro settling into this game. It looked like the very first 10 minutes this was going to be all Oliver Ames all the time. Attleboro's defended well and now seem to be at level with Oliver Ames in terms of possession for the past 10 minutes or so. Landa Verde kicks back over his own head. Both teams looking for settle. And Johnny's first real attempt on the ball here. Does a good job maneuvering around a player. Excellent chip forward to Josh.
Some good plays by Oliver Ames.
Couldn't connect with a running Hanjani. Knocked out of bounds for an Oliver Ames throw.
That's Ikanaru that's inbounding it.
Headed on by Josh. Ikanaru driving into that. Picked up by the Attleboro goalkeeper. Really heads-up play by him so far this game. Had to come off his line several times to retrieve balls well outside the goal face just to make sure that OA couldn't get to it first. Punt ricocheted just right underneath Hanjani, who ball kind of tripped up beneath him. Dangerous sliding tackle and a dangerous play from the field from number 3 on Attleboro. So it's called ECAT, Easton Community Access TV. Easton Community Access TV. Yeah.
As Mercieri kicks it, and it goes right into the goalie's hand of Attleboro. Attleboro's looking to go up the field now.
Thomas almost gets around it. Johnny gets his frame in front of that ball, goes out of bounds. Unfortunately for him, we've got a Oliver Ames throw-in. Long throw coming from Johnny, looking for Braz. Goes over his head right to Attleboro's defense.
Goes back to the goalie for Attleboro, who kicks it to past midfield.
Attleboro seemingly. Ikanaru driving forward here. Got options. Tries to find Donahue on the far hand side. Donahue shooting opportunity. Rips his shot, knocked off of a Attleboro player and out of the defense. Ball forward to Thomas. I was just about to say right before that, very small push forward from Oliver Ames that not only does Attleboro seem to have settled into this game, they almost seem to be taking some level of control of this game. Oliver Ames getting into a push the ball forward as far as they can and hope someone can get onto it mindset, which at the beginning of the game they were able to move the ball forward.
Donahue kicks it all the way into the territory. No.
Braz now with the ball, crossing and shooting opportunity, tries to cross over and Johnny, ball high and wide. That's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick for Attleboro.
That one, like right around Hanjani.
Sun setting quickly. Now, sun covering most of the field today. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, except for if you're on the right-hand side and you're looking for a high ball coming in. Great step from Hanjani, making sure that ball doesn't get past him there. Braz fighting, looking for Hanjani, not connecting those two, just not on the same page just yet.
Just gotta get the chemistry going in this first half. That's when the second half comes in.
Jack, I'm gonna switch off my ND. I'm gonna switch off my ND.
as the goalie is kicking it now.
Goal kick rolls through the defense. Oliver Ames can't pick up that goal kick. Now we've got an offensive opportunity here for Oliver Ames. Landaverde doing a good job getting through that cross coming into Ribeiro and knocking it out of bounds.
As Attleboro has it.
Excellent flick forward here. Attleboro looking for a crossing opportunity across the box. Landaverde getting a strong head to that to get that out of there. And Johnny getting bowled over from behind from Thomas.
Some hard hits on Hinjani so far in this first half.
Mercier is going to get us restarted deep in the defensive zone. Launches the ball. Great header from behind Johnny. Braz can't get to it. Picked up again by Attleboro goalkeeper, who's, again, very smart to get off his line very early to be part of the defensive play, not sticking him in goal completely.
It'll be Attleboro's ball.
Attleboro throw it half forward to Ribeiro. Can't control it. Goes out of bounds for an Oliver Ames throw. Substitution now coming in for Oliver Ames here. Looks like Walsh is coming back on. And so is Victor. So same substitution. This is sort of the groove that Barada tends to get into when he feels his team's in form, is that swapping out those wing players, having a group of four that continually cycle through the game, keeping them fresh, so they should always be running. No excuse for a winger on a Barada team not to be putting in full effort with speed.
Mercier kicks it past midfield.
Victor fighting for it, winning an Oliver Ames throw, and Halama coming forward to take it.
Salama
to Fisher. Back to Babanikas. Babanikas looking to spray it to the other side. Finds Mercieri. Has a hard time getting under control, but does get it to Gavin. Gavin looking for Ikanaru.
Goes all the way into Oliver Ames territory.
Landaverde with probably a goal-saving clearance right there.
As we have about 15 minutes left to go in this first half. So no scoring. So let's see if any team can get any scoring going in this first half.
Babanikas, good step on for him. Braz now has it. Playing solidly at the number 9 position so far this game.
Gets it stolen from him.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Halama to get this restarted here at half. Braz with an opportunity here if he can get to that before the goalkeeper. Another smart play from the Attleboro goalkeeper to get over that ball before it gets to an Oliver Ames player.
He's been doing a lot in this first half, the goalkeeper for Attleboro.
Absolutely. One great save against the wall shot in the very beginning, but also just very smart play to understand when he's got to come off his line.
Another hard collision, but both players got right back up.
Yep, great steal by Gavin. Here we go, opportunity here for Oliver Ames. Ikanara to Braz. Braz can't get a hold of it. Knocked away for Attleboro here. Looking to spring a player on counterattack. Ball forward to Thomas. Excellent maneuver around Babanikas. Gets the ball forward, but only as far as Mercieri. Walsh under a lot of pressure here. Springs the ball forward to Braz. Braz touch on, looking for Victor. Can't find him. Or can he find him on the left-hand side? Again, this Attleboro goalkeeper has got to be commended for his positioning on these plays for all their games going forward. If he was on his goal line when that ball gets passed forward, he's not getting there in time.
Good play by Victor.
Substitute coming on now for Oliver Ames. And Johnny back on the field, taking off Josh Braz.
And then 2 substitutions for Attleboro. Halama waiting to inbound from the sideline.
0-0 here in Easton. Hot fall night. Two undefeated teams playing. Halama gets us restarted. Ball goes directly to Attleboro. Ecanaro can't get that ball away from the Attleboro defense.
Good play by Hinjani to get it back.
Cross from Victor. Hinjani there, Walsh there. No one can get their foot to it.
Hinjani running for it.
Ball is bouncing away from the goal. Here comes Attleboro. There's going to be a dangerous approach for them if all the Rams can't get a foot to it quickly. Ball's forward for Thomas. Excellent work by Mercier to get there in time to get that ball cleared. You're going to have an offensive throw-in for Attleboro here.
Great hustle by Albo Ames to cover on defense. As number 5 for Attleboro is inbounding it.
Throw near the goal face. Walsh can't get his foot to it. Shooting opportunity for Attleboro. Good tackle from Walsh to win that ball away. Victor's ball forward looking for Njani, not connecting correctly. Here comes Attleboro again.
Goes right to Halama.
Fortunately, right to Halama. Taken down with a slide tackle. I'm not even hearing a call on that or assumed call on that. Again, two referee system. The referee is quite far away from where the play was.
You can tell there's some tension between both teams because there's been a lot of pushing and shoving so far in this game.
Two referee system allowing plays like that where a slide tackle probably comes in from behind, should have been called right away. Allow it to happen because there are certain dead zones in the field where there's no referees.
As it will be Attleboro's ball again.
Looks like an offsides call on Hinjani. Again, I'll stick with the theme so far. Two referee system, we're going to have some offside calls that you're not going to be able to argue against because there's too much work the referee has to do in the system.
He inbounds it.
Great throw in from Attleboro. Thomas now the ball. Heads it on, shooting opportunity for Attleboro if they can get a foot to it. One extra pass, too many. And Oliver Ames does a good job coming on that and getting that out of the defense. Ecanaro, great stab by him. Looking to spring Walsh. Picked up by Attleboro's defense, but Hinjani's there. Pops it in, hoping for Victor to run through a few players. Knocked out of bounds for a Attleboro goal kick.
We have 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Some great defense from both teams so far, as we could tell. It was deflected by an Alvarez player. Now they have the possession again.
Looking to get over the ball to Walsh. Can't get it. Attleboro just gets a quick touch on it. Push on Victor, I believe. That'll be an an Attleboro free kick coming out of the defensive zone.
Let's see how good of a kick it is. Goes right to Halama.
Ecanaro can't bring it down. Long shot from Attleboro. Testing just over the goal. There'll be a goal kick for Oliver Ames coming out. Some Attleboro players looking for a corner kick, saying that Gilson got his hands to that.
That was a good kick by that Attleboro player, just a little too high.
Absolutely. Real goal-scoring opportunities. Two to the Oliver Ames at the very, very beginning of the game. But then since then, the real opportunities have come from Attleboro.
Ball goes to yet again, the goalie for Attleboro. Down in the final 7 minutes and 50 seconds, and this is a great game.
Great play so far from the Attleboro goalkeeper, but those punts he's been having have been, and you can see him fiddling with his shin guards and cleats right now, they're not quite connecting. They're always shanking off the left or right-hand side. Ekenauer over to Walsh. Great pass from Johnny Walsh coming onto that into the box. Shooting opportunity. Passes the ball across the goal face. Finds Victor, who can't get his foot in front of that ball. Or at least get it on the goal frame, but knocked away by an Attleboro player. That'll be a corner kick for Oliver Ames here. Wonderful pass from Johnny.
That was some nice footwork on that play right there for Oliver Ames.
Braz coming back on for Victor right now.
This could be some big plays if we could do this.
Corner kick. Sends it in, finds Josh's foot. Cross the goal face and out of bounds. Good connection there. Attleboro smartening up to those long kicks, going for a short goal kick here, which historically they've been given the ball back to Oliver Ames. Hard to get through a Bobanika's play in center defensive mid. I mean, that's the type of play you've seen from the Churchill brothers in previous years, where just like if you're going to get through Bobanika's, you're going to be off balance. You're not going to have the speed you need going forward. And even when you do get through him, there he is to win that ball back for Oliver Ames. Again, specifically what I was talking about right there. Getting the ball past him on balance is an extremely difficult thing to do. And Johnny down the left-hand side. Got room to move. Strong tackle from number 13, Jack Smith. Excellent tackle from Hinjani. I'm sorry, for Smith on Hinjani.
Goes right to Halama.
Babanikas comes away with his ball in, probably a bit far for all the forwards on Oliver Ames here. Picked up by Attleboro goalkeeper. Fixing his shin guards. Let's see how this punt goes. That sounds like a good connection. Bounces once, no one touching it. Babanika's first touch to it, second touch, third touch from Attleboro. Landaverde and Halama not communicating correctly on defense there. Chip across the goal face.
Some good head hits by the
Dylan
Alvarez.
Fisher getting that out of there. Long ball forward looking for Ekenauer or Walsh, but neither can get to it in time.
Attleboro has it.
Babanikas again stopping that offensive attack from Attleboro. Now they're past him. Landaverde gets a foot in with a great tackle. Gets it over to Braz, turning under a lot of pressure. He's got to get rid of that ball. Finds Ekenauer. Good eye, good turn. Good job winning the foul. Excellent play by David Ekenauer there.
Start plays by Oliver Ames right here.
Very smart play by Ekenauer, recognizing the situation he was in, turning and getting the foul, so Oliver Ames can settle that ball moving forward. Some gentlemanly conversation here between Mercier and the referee, whether the kick should be at the 40 or the 41. Mercier's ball all the way through the defense, past Babanikas and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Attleboro.
We have about 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Still yet to have a score yet.
3 minutes to go in the half here for Oliver Ames and Attleboro. Scoreless. Two undefeated teams having as close of a game as you can imagine. Definitely ebbs and flows in this game in terms of who is pushing forward and who is defending.
As that ball went flying out of bounds, almost hit some fans.
Ball knocked deep out of bounds for an Attleboro throw. Halama first to get to his head to it. Attleboro eventually comes down with the control, though. Turning opportunity for Attleboro. Halama getting back. Can't clear it, though. Attleboro still in control in Oliver Ames' offensive zone, or defensive zone.
Some good plays by our defense right here.
Solid player by Halama and Baraz to win that ball back. Ball's going to stroll out of bounds for a throw for Oliver Ames. A substitution now coming in. Fisher coming out for Victor, who's going to be playing a little bit deeper than he's normally played this past few games.
We'll say Oliver Ames ball. Halama.
You think this late substitution from Barada is saying, let's push forward and get this goal before half? Ball goes to Bobanikas. Bobanikas touch forward to Ikanaru. Ikanaru's got Walsh on the right-hand side, turns against the Attleboro defense. Ball knocked away, only as far as the Attleboro goalkeeper sends it to Mercieri. Attleboro counterattack opportunity here. 4 players running on, 4 players from Oliver Ames. Landaverde, very smart play, shielding that ball out of bounds and winning a goal kick for Oliver Ames.
As Mercieri brings it up.
Can't be much time left in this half. Gavin's touch escapes him a little bit, directly forward. Can't quite wrangle that in to get that ball forward over to Walsh.
It'll be Attleboro's ball from the sideline. So if we can see a last-minute goal somehow, that'd be pretty crazy.
Huge throw from the Attleboro defender there. Dangerous if you see him on a corner kick style throw. He can get that across the entire goal. But that is halftime. 0-0. Oliver Ames versus Attleboro. We'll be back for the second half. Welcome back to the second half for Oliver Ames versus Attleboro. Score tied 0-0.
That was a great first half from both teams on the defensive end.
Yeah. Seesaw battle, both teams with opportunities on both sides. Some hard play, some hard fouls. No cards yet. Doesn't look like any changes from Barada's opening of the game. Thomas with the ball on Fisher and Walsh. Gets it through both of them. Fisher eventually coming away with it after, I believe, Bobanikas got a foot to that ball. Landaverde, a long ball forward to Ikanaru. Good play by him to get the ball back to Braz. Halama's head can't get to that, which means most people couldn't have gotten their head to it.
Attleboro will be passing from the sidelines.
Ball underneath Mercieri. Opportunity here. Gilson off his line to collect that ball. Ball comes forward from Oliver Ames. Not much conviction. Picked up by Attleboro, sent down. Lots of long balls starting this half off so far. Long ball into Oliver Ames' defense. Long ball out of their defense. Wonderful attack back by Walsh to get that ball out of bounds, but it looks like we're going to have a All of Ames throw-in. Not a lot of midfield control so far in the opening minute of this half. Gavin now on the ball. Good job settling, good job turning by him. Can't clear from the defender, but good job recovering as well. Excellent play by Gavin there. No one for All of Ames there to pick up his pass, but under a lot of hard pressure. Did a good job moving
Ball
that
went
ball,
right to line
moving
of
the ball
Birdie.
into space and then out.
Attleboro looking to get some.
Pass by Benikas. Landaverde there. Big push in the back by Ribeiro on Braz. Almost a cynical push there, frankly. I think there was no attempt at the ball there. Late game, you might see that being a yellow card, although probably could have been right there as well. Nonetheless, Mercier gets us restarted. Long ball to Walsh. Walsh's head finds Braz just outside the box. Tries to get it forward to Icanaro. Knocked out of bounds for a All of Ames throw, and Gavin to get us restarted here. Offensive throw. Halama staying back. Babanika staying back. This probably won't be a long throw over the box. Throw comes in. Walsh gets his foot to it. Gets it over to Braz. No shot. Knocked out by Attleboro. Thomas from Attleboro on Gavin. Good touch by him pulling that backwards. Around Fisher showing his skill. Over to Attleboro. Back to Thomas. Mercier heads up play by him to knock that ball out of defense for a Attleboro throw in past the half.
It's good plays in defense starting here with the second half.
Thomas now in the box. Big cross right across Ribeiro. Couldn't get his foot to it. Rolls right out of bounds for a All of Ames throw, and All of Ames breathing a sigh of relief. That is by far the biggest goal scoring opportunity of this half for sure. Maybe of the game. And I was about to say this game feels like the first team to make a mistake is losing, and it looks like All of Ames had that mistake on that far hand side with Thomas, but they came away safe. Hard-fought battle on the left-hand side. Icanaro can't get to that. It looks like Icanaro's now playing in the 9 position. Braz pushed back a little bit, so Icanaro playing forward now.
Always fighting over it.
It's a funny difference if you look at these two teams. Icanaro playing forward for All of Ames versus Thomas on Attleboro. They couldn't be two different players in terms of their style, strengths.
Babanikas.
Ball forward. That's going to roll gently out of bounds for Attleboro throwing.
Let's see if we can get some scoring going here.
Attleboro gets us restarted. Good stop by Landaverde. Halama cannot clear. Attleboro was connecting a few passes. Shooting opportunity from Attleboro. Shot comes in. Deflected well by Gilson. Can't catch it. Goes to a corner battle. Looks like All of Ames is fighting to get this out of the defense. Ribeiro turning. Foot comes in from Babanikas. You're going to have a call on Ribeiro on that turn against Fisher.
That was one heck of a save by Gilson.
Excellent save by Gilson and an excellent job by All of Ames getting back and supporting their goalkeeper with a ensuring that rebound's not coming back towards the goal.
As Mercier is going to be kicking it.
Mercier gets us restarted. Barada is pushing some players around, trying to reform a new shape. Walsh gets it to Braz, who's got ability to cross, gets that cross well across the box, but probably for the third or fourth time this game, All of Ames outside wingers pulling in too early and not being at that far post if that ball goes across the goal face. Victor delays that run by just a few steps. He's at that back post and has a goal-scoring opportunity. Long ball to Braz. Braz getting a good header to it, trying to find Ecanaro. Push forward by Attleboro now. Ricochets off of Fisher. That's going to be an offensive throw for Attleboro. It looks like they're going to try to take this quickly. Excellent ball boy play by the short guy in the orange shirt.
As number 5 for Attleboro is going to be inbounding it.
Long throw. Mercieri picks it up. Well seen by him. He came running, changing his position to get over to that throw-in and get that out of there so no one can come away with it. Attleboro will control maybe 10, 15 yards outside the box. Fisher's strong play to push it forward. Ball to Walsh now. He's got options in front of him. Gets it to Ecanaro. Ecanaro's trying to push that forward to Brash. Couldn't make that best. Hard tackle from Fisher. No whistle from either officials there. Rolls past Ecanaro. It's going to roll out of bounds for a throw. And actually, the Attleboro player kicks the ball.
That was one heck of a
Attleboro
whack.
kicks the ball. You're going to have an All-Ames offensive throw-in, which what could have been, frankly, I believe a goal kick for Attleboro. Substitution now coming on for All-Ames. You've got Donahue and Henjani. Johnny, a very smart student of the game, moving some players around according to the instructions from Barada. I'm going to guess moving Braz back and giving Johnny the forward position, but we'll see how this plays out. Long throw in coming here from Gavin. Flicked on by Donahue. Keep it up, going around. Cyrus eventually comes away with it, gets it back to Bobanikas. Bobanikas drives in. Out of bounds. That'll be an Attleboro throw-in.
That's some tight playing right there on the edge of the field.
This game is as close as I thought it was going to be, mentioning that these, at the beginning of the broadcast, mentioned that these teams are essentially twins of each other in terms of what their scoring potential is, what their defensive potential is, their records. Major difference between the two teams is the age. Attleboro with, I think, 16 or 17 seniors on their roster. So looking to win now before they lose the talents of Ribeiro and Thomas up top. And Johnny trying to bring that ball into the box. Can't get it past the last defender. Ecanaro trying to pull the ball down, but Attleboro comes away with it.
Ball's going everywhere. Babanikas comes up with it.
Gavin driving down the right-hand side. Can he turn that in? Does turn it in. Touched first by Ecanaro. Pushed in the back. Couldn't get his second kick to that. That goes out of bounds for a Oliver Ames throw-in.
Mercieri has it.
Time and space to make a decision. Chips the ball long, looking for Henjani.
He does get it, Henjani.
Crosses in, looking for Ecanaro. Knocked off the ball from behind.
That one was going on the moon. That kick right there.
Landaverdi shutting that down. Donahue now down the right-hand side, trying to turn against an Attleboro player. Good fight by him to get that ball back to Gavin. Gavin under pressure, two players. Comes away with it. Crossing opportunity here. Looking for who he's going to find. Finds Henjani. Henjani bounces to his chest. Brass shooting opportunity here. That's a goal that we've been looking for Oliver Ames. Excellent crossing by Gavin. Excellent job by Henjani not to lose control of that ball when it bounced up a little higher than he expected. Gets to Braz, who made the run that he needed to make to stuff that ball into the back of the net. Oliver Ames 1, Attleboro 0.
What a shot by Ferrara. Now Attleboro is going to need to respond to that if they want any chance to tie in this game.
Yep. If you think this game was exciting and close beforehand, now you've seen one goal, which, again, this causes teams to change, right? Attleboro can't sit back. They've got to start getting that ball forward. Bombardiers now coming away with it to Njani's first touch escapes him. Gets it back. Couldn't come down with that ball. Fisher now. No one on the right-hand side for him. Has to wait for the Gavin to come on. Gavin comes on. Crossing opportunity similar to the last goal. Cross across the goal face. Too far for Njani to get to it. It'll bounce out of bounds for a goal kick. Good overlapping run by Fisher. I think he was looking for someone to be on that right-hand side earlier.
I like the aggressiveness we're seeing, though, from Oliver Ames.
Yeah, you haven't seen this season a lot of defensive overlapping. Those outside backs getting forward to become part of the offense. That's good from Gavin coming in there.
Oliver Ames does get us. That's
Yeah.
Josh.
Since that goal, you were expecting to see Attleboro try to get aggressive here, and they've looked somewhat in disarray since that goal, actually. Huge tackle from number 5, but the Brass gets the ball forward to Njani. Dribbling against. He's got options in front of him. Can't get the cross off. Attleboro comes away. Chipped down from behind from Njani, but no call. Here comes that opportunity from Attleboro, shut down by Mercieri. Good job getting over and getting that ball away from Ribeiro.
As we have 27 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this game. Your Oliver Ames Tigers are leading 1-0 against Attleboro.
This is Thomas's opportunity here. Gets the ball forward. Wonderful save by Gilson. Second save by Gilson. That's probably more impressive than the goal we just got. 2 point-blank saves from Gilson, keeping Oliver Ames in front here. Oh, that's got to be frustrating for those Attleboro players. They had the opportunity. They had what they needed. They had Thomas sprung deep, but couldn't get the ball past Gilson twice in a row. And Johnny on the left-hand side. He's got Donahue, can't get his foot to it, knocked out by Attleboro's defense.
As it goes out of bounds. Will be Oliver Ames' ball still.
Gavin, good decision, finds Bombardiers. Bombardiers surveys, finds Donahue. Donahue drives the center, shooting opportunity for Bombardiers. Good job by Attleboro shutting that down before it got too far. Wonderful turn there by number 5 on Attleboro. Marquise.
Attleboro will have the possession now.
Thrown from them, player down on Attleboro, taking a knee here. That's Case and Jason Marquise, who had that wonderful turn against Bombardiers shortly. He's subbing out, but walking off. Hopefully it's just a little nick and something he's going to come back from quickly.
Gilson's had a remarkable game so far with like at least 4 or 5 saves. Ferreira has the ball, kicks it up, and it goes to Donahue.
Donahue can't get to it, knocked out by Attleboro's defense. Great turn there by number 3, Mercieri, getting to that ball in time. I heard a whistle, and I'm honestly not sure why I heard a whistle there. It looks like a player on the far-hand side is down. Is that Josh? Is that Josh that's down over there? Looks like an injury call that happened on the far, far side of the field, and I hope he's okay.
Oh, yeah. He's like lay down flat on the ground.
Oliver Ames setting up for a substitution here.
As we have 25 minutes left to go in this game.
1-0 Oliver Ames. I didn't see what happened there on the far-hand side to Braz, but he's down getting some attention from the trainer.
Definitely a serious injury, looks like.
Not sure. Yeah, he's getting definitely attention from the trainer, but
He's not moving one bit.
coaching is going on here, so I think he's okay, but hard to tell from here. Game is getting restarted here, so it's probably going to be okay. I hope he's okay. That's the second injury so far, the second half. Two strong teams. Mercier gets his restart. A ball knocked forward. Donahue. Walsh is on. Gets the ball. Gets it over to Ekenauer. Ekenauer to Donahue. Donahue to Fisher. Here we go. Moving forward. Oliver Ames smartly moving the ball across. The defense for Attleboro, Fisher, and Donahue not being able to connect on that last touch over there.
Donahue slipped a little bit right there.
Second group of substitutions coming on to the field here. Looks like Christian Cameron. And Victor coming onto the field.
That's the first time I've seen.
Adjustment making with Braz down. Excellent stop there by Halama, driving forward now. Can't get the ball past his defender, but he's going to be right there for that throw-in. Oliver Ames 1, Attleboro 0.
It's been a great game so far. Babanikas fights for it.
Does a great job winning that coming backwards. Halama turns it towards Thomas, wins the throw. Smart play by him. Halama takes the throw short, finds Babanikas quickly and easily. Babanikas driving forward. He's got Walsh to his left, but options in front of him. Pushes the ball forward, tries to find Victor, can't get a hold of that ball. Now counterattack opportunity for Attleboro. Driven forward for Ribeiro. Landaverde can't come away with it. Ribeiro's got it. And eventually Landaverde does his work and does his job and gets that out of bounds.
As the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Attleboro ball.
It's like Braz is up and talking with the trainer. For anyone watching on concerned, he is up and talking to the trainer. So it's good to see full movement from him and being able to stand up.
Some great signs over there.
Cameron slices the ball forward, out of bounds for a Attleboro throw.
Attleboro is probably going to try to look aggressive right here.
Yeah, they need to. Goal down. Thomas in the ball, tries to back heel. Can't get it past Mercieri, who does a strong kick to get that through an Attleboro player. Attleboro retains, turns around, two players in front of Beeland. He couldn't get it through, knocked out by Landaverde. Here comes Attleboro again. Excellent job by Fisher shutting that down, getting that ball out of bounds deep in Attleboro's defensive zone. Substitution now for Attleboro, looking to get some fresh legs in the field as they drive forward for that last goal, or that tying goal, I should say.
As Attleboro will be inbounding it from their sideline. Babanikas and Walsh run for it.
Smart play by Walsh, getting over to that to clear that before they can come away with it. Knocks it back into Attleboro's defense. Oliver Ames not going to sit on one goal. Hard tackle there from Walsh, winning the ball away. Good job by Victor to try to pull that back and retain control for Oliver Ames. Lost out of bounds.
Attleboro inbounds it.
Big throw all the way to Thomas is exactly what they want. Tap through, looking for Ribeiro, gets to it, but out of bounds. Attleboro is definitely a team that knows what they're trying to do on the field. They're moving forward correctly. They're trying to find the players in the right positions to do the right things. And if it wasn't for some spectacular goal play from Gilson, this would be a tied match right now. Long ball to Walsh. Walsh gets to Halama, left-hand side. Pushes forward, looking for Victor. Victor can't get to it. That's going to roll out of bounds for an Attleboro throw-in.
As we have about 20 minutes left in this game.
Okay, we're only about halfway through the second half. I can't see the clock from here. I was guessing we were a little bit deeper. Walsh coming away with that. Pushes forward over Victor's head. Ekanauer gets to it. Bounced around. Christian Cameron trying to get a shot. Couldn't. Thomas using his strength to get around Gavin. Excellent through ball there to Ribeiro. This might be it. Who else but Zach Gilson coming away with another game-saving save. Fisher doing a great job getting rid of that. Zachary Gilson, senior goalkeeper, coming away with another spectacular save.
He's making all the right plays at the right times in this game.
One of the things as I was noticing the past schedule of this team is, yes, they've both given up 3 goals. But all of Attleboro's goals have come off of like 1 goal here, 1 goal here, 1 goal here in different games. Other than the game against King Philip, Gilson's pitched a shutout the entire game, and commentators curse. So get ready for an Attleboro goal shortly. Gilson there to shut me up.
Gilson's kicking it to midfield.
Long kick trying to find Cameron. Does a good job getting his body in front of that. Gets it back to Fisher. Well played by him. Gavin, long ball forward, looking for Victor. Undercut, but well played by the Attleboro defenders.
Some great effort from the Oliver Ames
Rolls
players.
out of bounds for an Oliver Ames throw-in. Long throw from Halama, looking for Cameron on the left-hand side.
Some great defense right there.
Knocked off Cameron out of bounds for a Attleboro throw-in. Well played by him. It's going to be an Attleboro throw-in. Looks like Hanjani's looking to sub back on, but the refs asked him to get backwards as it was an Attleboro throw.
Attleboro's inbounding it here.
All of Ames fans and players from last year have to be remembering right now what happened last year at this game, which was in Attleboro. A goal at the end of the game by Attleboro tied it up for them. All of Ames dominated the entire gameplay, and then all of a sudden there was a goal at the very end. Walsh undercut there on his push forward here. Players all confused as to what exactly the call was. But Walsh was up in the air going for the ball. The player underneath him pushed backwards against him. That's going to be a call against Attleboro. You're going to have a Mercier kick about 40 yards out. I really appreciate the amount of all of Ames student fans showing up for these games today. Mercier and Halama floating up the ball. Majority of players just inside the box. Mercier shot well wide and high of the goal.
As we have about 17 minutes left to go in this game. So time's running out for Attleboro to come back, but maybe we'll see. Hopefully not, but maybe we'll have to see another game tying.
Cameron summing off for Hanjani. Good run by Cameron. Ball forward now from Attleboro. They do get it on the sideline. Ribeiro, great job. Gavin there to get it forward to Fisher. Number 25 on Thomas. Number 25 on Attleboro. Thomas is a player who absolutely can change a game. As you saw right there, that ball should have been coming driving forward towards the Attleboro defense, but all of a sudden, it is an Attleboro throw. Long throw by Attleboro finds Thomas in the corner against Mercier and Gavin. Turns to try to get into the box. Landa Verde, very good job getting over there. But you see what I'm saying? That took 3 Oliver Ames players to try to stop Thomas. Handball being called against Attleboro.
As Oliver Ames will be inbounding. It'll be Fisher. Goes to Mercieri at midfield.
Mercier's going to walk as far forward as the ref will allow him. Smart player. Quick restart here from the line, looking to find some of the head across goal face. Victor gets his head to it, couldn't get on. Who was that header across the box? I believe that was Hanjani. Great job by him getting that long kick from Mercier and pushing it back in.
Good kick by Mercieri right there.
Fisher forward to Victor. Hanjani over to Victor on the far hand side. Can he stop that ball from getting out of bounds? Does his best, rolls out of bounds. Teixeira coming on now. Teixeira, an absolute firecracker of a player. Lots of speed and aggression. Lots of movement off him, taking Teixeira off. The substitution here is to put this Attleboro defense under pressure because Teixeira is not going to stop moving and not going to slow down.
As Babanikas gets it.
Gets the ball taken from under his feet, but good job getting back. Landa Verde there to knock that ball out. And this is what I was saying. This is the Teixeira impact. Speed. Gets that. Oh, and Johnny couldn't get the ball to him. Walsh tries to bring it down. Can't. Here comes Attleboro driving now down the left-hand side. Walsh and Halama combining to get that ball out of the defense. Good job by them.
Both teams looking to be really aggressive right here.
Walsh winning a good throw for Oliver Ames there, slowing down Attleboro, who's been very aggressive trying to get this goal in the last few minutes of this game.
As we have 13 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this game.
I feel like I'm clock watching. I'm hoping the Oliver Ames players are still fully into this game and not just trying to hold on for this 1-0 win. That's Teixeira right there. Exactly what you want out of him. Full speed, full pressure.
We have a lot of fans out here tonight. So great to see.
Ball's been stuck on that that left-hand side of the field. Walsh doing a great job getting that ball forward. Attleboro fighting down their right-hand side. Here it comes Thomas. Thomas and Halama. Pulls it behind him. Excellent touch by Lucas Halama. That's not quite a Gilson save, but that is critically important.
Some great plays on our defense made late in this game.
Landa Verde, good job clearing that. Teixeira trying to slow down that Attleboro attack. Excellent work by Ikanaru. Here comes Nicky Babanikas driving through. Goes to the left-hand side. Has got some options in front of him, but players in front of him from Attleboro. Is good decision-making here. Gets the ball to Walsh. Back to Babanikas. Excellent 1-2 from them. Could not come away with a shot, but does come away with a corner kick.
Looking to make some nice moves on that sideline.
Longtime coach John Barada understands this is a goal-scoring opportunity, asking Halama to get in there. OA getting their first goal off a corner kick earlier this week. Ikanairo coming away with the goal off of a Walsh corner kick. Hanjani to take this one. Ball goes right across the goal face, picked up by Ikanairo with a shot, just goes off the side of his foot and out of bounds. Great goal scoring opportunity. Good corner kick there from Hanjani. Keep doing that. The goals will come.
That was a perfect placement from Hanjani to get a goal in that play. They just cannot connect.
Short kick from Attleboro. Understanding again, kicking against that. Oh, out of bounds from Attleboro. Mistake by them. All of Ames taking their time before they throw this back in. Not going to capitalize on the mistake, but also maybe bleed some time off the clock. It's still a lot of time to be in the bleeding mindset. Walsh should have come onto that ball, knocked out by Attleboro here as they drive against Halama, who is out of position. Gets back, gets that ball out of bounds. Well played by him. Back and forth game here.
Good play by Oliver Ames. That was
Fisher
Teixeira.
gets rid of it, but tackle from behind. No call, maybe a play on. Mercieri there to stop another Attleboro attack. Here we go. Teixeira down the right-hand side, all alone. No crossing opportunities for him, or no one in the box for him. Makes the player miss, gets that ball across, and no one is there to pick that up. Walsh comes in, eventually gets there. Gets the ball back to Hinjani. Hinjani looking for shoot, can't find anyone. Tries to get the ball back to Walsh, does. Walsh is cross, no one's there to pick it up, knocked out by Attleboro.
What a great play by Teixeira on that one-on-one, though.
Oliver Ames, the defensive control that they've shown a lot in all their previous games. You haven't seen a lot of the knockaround defensively in this game.
Nice kick by Alanda Verde.
Yeah, good job by Hinjani getting to that. Communicating with Walsh, can't get a pet through the Attleboro defense. Attleboro now with the control at half. Turn and attack. Fisher with an excellent tackle to push that ball away. Man down from Oliver Ames. It might be Fisher after that strong tackle.
That was a strong hit right there.
Christian Tikas from Attleboro really clearly a fan of the game who watches a lot of soccer and understands the flow of the game is in the right position a lot. Making the right decisions a lot. It's not always about pure athletic play. But Dylan Fisher coming in with an excellent tackle to push him off the ball.
As we have 8 minutes, 26 seconds left, your All Williams Tigers are leading against Attleboro 1-0 in this critical game in the Davenport, because both teams are really tight.
I'm not sure if that was a timeout, or just, hey, we've got a player down, let's all grab a quick drink of water here. It does look like I see a referee stopping their watch, so now there might be an official timeout from one of the teams. Can't tell who.
So we're definitely looking at Attleboro to be a lot more aggressive in this last 8.5 minutes. They want to tie the game.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, very much a reminder of last year's game again in Attleboro. 1-0 Oliver Ames lead going to the very, very end of the game. It was a very aggressive, if not violent game. I believe there were some cards to referees in that one. If I'm remembering that, I'm sorry, cards to coaches in that last game, if I remember correctly. And then Attleboro stealing a goal at the death, as they say in the soccers.
We're getting ready back for some action after that quick timeout.
Both teams rejoining the field here.
A nice, cool night tonight in Oliver Ames, Muscato Stadium, in Easton.
I would argue it's very hot, especially in here.
I definitely feel the cold air now, but
might be cool for the people outside, but for us poor folks in this booth, it is stifling. Never mind this windbag who won't stop talking. That's me. Attleboro get us restarted on the far hand side with a throw-in.
Mercier kicks it, and
Good job by Victor getting that ball ricocheted off an Attleboro player for an Oliver Ames throw-in.
Gavin will be doing the throw-in. Looking to be aggressive here, not give in yet.
Trying to see if someone has subbed in for Fisher. After that injury, someone must have. Victor seems to be further back. There must have been a substitution. I just can't quite grab it right now. Teixeira still on. His speed and aggression is pushing that Attleboro defense across the field where Johnny can push that pressure. There you go. Ball out of bounds here. Pressure creating mistakes in soccer. That's the reason why you're running. You've got unlimited substitutions in this game until you get to professional levels, so run.
Teixeira's given some great minutes tonight.
Ball rose through to Gilson. Gilson slowing his team down, asking them to get forward and to get into shape. Getting close to maybe 5 minutes left in this game. Icanaro out wide to Hanjani. Excellent pass from him. Supported by Victor in the box. Has got Walsh behind him. Turns in, chips across. Tries to get it to Icanaro, can't get there. Picked up by Attleboro. Good push forward. Strong play by Landaverde, getting the ball to Babanikas. Out wide again. Can Hanjani get there to keep it in? Gets an excellent touch. Does keep the ball in.
Back to Babanikas.
Babanikas can't get the ball to Icanaro. We talked about the differences about having Icanaro or Thomas up front. That might be it in that cross right there.
Attleboro's kicking up the field now.
Long ball into the box. Gilson's going to guide that out of bounds, or actually snaps the ball up.
As we are coming down to 5 minutes almost, just 6 minutes left. 2 back-to-back strong kicks by Gilson, way past midfield. Be off Attleboro, stay over Ames ball.
Halama walking to take this throw-in. I can't imagine Oliver Ames is in bleed time mode just yet, but very long throw trying to find Walsh. Headed into the box from the Attleboro player. Teixeira fighting. Certainly making his name known on this team. Turn. Victor tries to push it forward to Icanaro. Push might be long. Icanaro gets a foot to it, asking for a throw-in for Oliver Ames. Can't quite see what the call is from the referee here. Giving Gavin the throw-in, so excellent work by Icanaro to win that throw for Oliver Ames. Offensive throw here coming from Gavin.
As the clock stopped now, because we've officially hit 5 minutes left.
Yep, clock stopping at 2 minutes in the first half and 5 minutes in the second half. Walsh with a chance to get that head to it. Couldn't get there, audible player. Turned and shot ripped by, I'm going to guess that looks like Hanjani.
Yep, that was Johnny.
High and wide, but good job by him getting that in there. Oftentimes in those situations, where the ball is coming out towards your midfielder, towards your defense, you're taking the shot you can take because you'd rather get that ball out of bounds than give Attleboro a counterattack and opportunity. And Johnny couldn't get around the player from Attleboro, Mason Preve. That'll be a goal kick for Attleboro.
See what the kicker for Attleboro can do here. The goalie. Thomas head whacked it.
Good turn by Thomas. Excellent touch by Babanikas. We talk about people being off balance when they get through Babanikas. That's exactly what we're talking about there. Like, yes, they might have got past him once or twice, but they had no control over the ball. And Johnny can't get that ball in. Lots of whistles going on for all of the field. And I'm not sure what the amount of whistles are.
There's been a lot of whistles in this past, like,
And Johnny
20
tried to
seconds.
retrieve the ball going out of bounds, didn't get there. Should have been an Attleboro throw-in defensively, and then there was just constant whistles for a moment, but plays restarted, Attleboro throw-in. Ekanara and Victor defending. Big cross looking for Thomas. Halama's heads there to get it out to Hanjani. Hanjani flicks it on into Attleboro's defense. Ekanara, excellent work getting control of that ball, getting it back to Halama. Halama gets the ball over to, unfortunately, Thomas from Attleboro.
Thomas trying to work against.
And here's the 23 that I talked about earlier. Ball through to Gilson. Gilson's going to fall on that ball and take a breath.
Looks like he's going to kick it pretty far. And I definitely say correct.
Launches the ball down. Walsh gets the first touch to it. Tries to get it over to Tex. Couldn't get to it. Sprung forward. Here comes Gavin. Great running by him to get that ball forward to Teixeira. Good play by the Attleboro defender. Comes away with the ball at his feet. Teixeira putting pressure on him. Does get it away.
Can't be much more time left in this game because we don't know exactly how much time is left.
Here comes Attleboro. Ribeiro trying to get his foot to it. If he did, that might have been very, very dangerous. Gilson again off his line, getting that ball, getting to the ground, taking a breath, asking his team to get forward. Looks like it's a substitution getting ready for all of Ames here. Looks like Schoenfeld for me. We talked about the difference on. Oh, here comes a chance for Teixeira. Great head on by Hanjani Littlefar. Goalkeeper picked it up. Schoenfeld might be closer to Thomas of Attleboro, whereas there's not many defenders who are going to be able to shoulder him off the ball. Definitely a good hold-up forward, definitely sort of forward you want in when you're playing long balls forward defensively. Attleboro throw in their defensive half, about half line, so Schoenfeld still waiting to come in. Headed forward from Oliver Ames. Defensive kicking to the ball, trying to stop Attleboro as they drive forward. Attleboro's great chance here. Gilson off his line again, back down on the ball. Zachary Gilson, player of the game so far if you're one of those people who like to vote before the game ends.
He's easily been the player of the game.
Game over. Oliver Ames wins probably their biggest test of the season, 1-0 against Attleboro. Congratulations to Oliver Ames. Up next for them, Oliver Ames will be playing in Needham on the 22nd of September, 4 p.m. in Needham. And if you're going to that game, it's a big hill, so be prepared to stand.
That was a great game.
Excellent game by Oliver Ames. Good game by Attleboro. Oliver Ames still undefeated on the season. Thank you for joining, and we'll talk to you next time we're at home.
Thank you for listening.
ECAT's production of OA Sports are provided by Morse Insurance, Weinstein and Keach, we sell real estate, Michael Associates, Ltd., the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for support of producing OA Sports.